'cause I know what I'm owed. So tonight we'll raise a toast. I made all these highs from lows.
Champion!
Yeah.
It's your boy Jay Black, AK Black Man. We are here. We got a special guest. He's been here before. He's only here for one episode. The rest, you know, we gonna make it make sense.
I got a fight with King Bao in a half hour, so after I'm done knocking him out, I'll be back. Jay Black.
Mr. Lexx, shake my hand.
Bless, bro. Thank you for having me again.
How you doing? It's a very popular topic. Literally right now on Twitter, and I think you're the perfect person because you're getting the best of both worlds, man. And it's YouTube and an app.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on this, man?
I feel like we're in the same situation as we were last time I was here. You know, everything comes full circle.
A vicious cycle, yep.
You know, and I think YouTube is nothing short of a promotional platform. It should be used as such, right? So, you know, I know people want to see battles on YouTube. There's plenty of them, including ours.
Yeah.
You know, in case you guys didn't know. In case you didn't know, there's only just like, you know, a couple channels with like 100K subscribers waiting for you. But, you know, you also have to understand that URL's a big business, man. And like sometimes you have to lock down your fan base in order to supply them with what it takes to meet their expectations, right?
Okay.
So like if you are going to book Math Hoffa, who has a giant podcast,
shout out to Math.
You want to book this big return and it costs $100,000 and like 7 pounds of green M&Ms, right? Like whatever like crazy shit that it takes to book these big artists, man, like you need to lock down your fan base. You know, UFC does it for a reason. And URL is heavily based on the business model of the UFC. You know what I'm saying? So,
but they would say UFC once in a while gives us a free fight, right?
As a promotional platform to use for their upcoming fight. And then it goes away. So
smart man.
Yeah, you know, it's like if you know Chess is battling Lupe Fiasco on Volume, and you know you want to hype it up, drop Chess and Easy for a week. The week before the battle, then put it back on private.
Okay.
You know.
Now they
not saying it's what they should do.
Yeah.
It's just what I would do.
Okay.
Right.
No, they're not going to drop anything. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they've said this for years and years and years, and they're not going to change their game plan. So what do you say to the fans that feel like, oh, please drop it?
I mean, it's $8, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's $8, man. Like, you know, most people lose $8 and don't even notice.
I play poker.
Oh, God.
It's don't tell me.
Oh, God.
I literally bluffed away like thousands.
Man, you know, if you want to, there's certain battles that you want to watch, you know? I'd really doubt that there's anybody who's like, I want all of the battles for free. They want certain battles.
Yeah. The high profile, like the Easy to Block Captain versus Hitman I just dropped, they want that on YouTube. It's on YouTube.
Take a Saturday, pay the $8.
Yeah.
Get some popcorn. Watch the battles you want to watch, and then unsubscribe if you don't have the $8 for next month. Right?
Okay.
That's fine. You know, and it's an option. And if you don't have the $8, then you're also not really in a position to demand things. You know? So, you know, there's a lot of different things. Like, you know, you're saying about the Twitter stuff. See a lot of stuff with Easy the Block Captain. And, like, it's not really my business. You know what I mean? It's not my business.
Yeah.
But I'm also a fan still. And, like, I haven't seen Chess and Easy. I haven't seen a lot of Easy shit, and I've known Easy for like 10 years, you know? So like, but trust me, one day I'll take that Saturday with my $8 and I'll see it. But like, you know, I see that he's upset. He wants YouTube drops. People want him to be accessible to the public and casuals. And like, that's just not what happens when you're a star though. You know? Like Roman Reigns, you will never see him on AEW. You will never. Dave Bautista, you won't even see on AEW. And he don't even wrestle.
Even now?
That.
Damn.
Well, he said it. He said, I'm so loyal to this company
okay.
that built me up and gave me these opportunities to be in the MCU and to do this and to do that, that I would be a bad person to just go wrestle for their competition. You know? So, and like, I think he's right.
Okay.
You know? And I don't know Easy's situation, but if the problem is that you're exclusive and not getting the battles that you want, you got to be vocal about it.
Yes, he is very vocal.
You know, and
he's been a champion multiple times.
If on URL's end, it's like, yo, we don't have anything for you creatively, then he's got to get paid to sit then, because that's what other industries do.
Okay.
LA Knight probably won't make it to WrestleMania this year. Yeah. But you're also not able to wrestle anywhere else, right? So take this check, sit down, and I'll fly you out to come watch the event. Okay. You know? I think that exclusivity in battle rap is really cool, and it shows the evolution of the sport, right? And, like, it also means that, like, I'm willing to go 50-50 with you on this. Like, I'm going to invest all this money into you. And you want to be a star, I'm going to help make you one. Just don't skate when you get there. Ooh. You know what I mean? Because, like, this was an us thing, you know? And, like, I get like that sometimes, you know? I get, like, I'll build a battler for, like, 8 months, you know? I'll put God knows how much money into him. And then he'll be like, hey, man, Crucible's up. Peace. You know what I mean? Peace. And I'm fucked.
It was Smack Corby, man. Listen, it went from our battle to my battle. Nigga, like, I'm out of here, man.
You know, and
you
like,
talking about Smith.
And like at the same time, there's a way to do it, right? Because like,
it's always how you do it.
Yeah, there's always a way to do it, and like, nobody should be looking at anybody on some like, I tell you what to do and when to do it.
It's a fact.
But I also think that the battler should keep in mind that this is totally an us thing. You know? And like, I've known Easy for a real long time, and he's been battling for a real long time, and once he hit URL, that was it. And maybe not right away, because he had a bunch of PGs, right? But like, man, once he got on the big stage, that was it. He took off. And it really was a 50-50 thing. So I would like to see them come to some type of agreement, you know? Whether he has to get paid to sit, or he gets the battles that he wants. I would like to continue to see him on URL, and I don't really want to see him anywhere else. I mean, I don't know.
I kind of like him at Chrome. I'll be honest. So I like both. You know what I mean? Like,
I didn't like the battle that much. I sucked though.
Hot take.
Yeah, we were making fun of Hitman on the way here, and he was doing the. He said, "It's a nightmare if show show up. That's two Jasons, but like Nightmare is Freddy Krueger." And like,
they get mad when I
and
do
like
these
what's
things.
the other Jason?
They
like
get
Jason
mad
Bourne?
when I do these things.
Jason Statham. Who's the other Jason, Hitman? We gotta know.
Oh my god.
What if there you bring somebody else? Is there 3 Jasons? You know? But whatever. I like seeing Easy on URL because the Easy that I know, that I've sparred in parking lots with, that's where he wanted to be. Those are the people he wanted to battle. And like, I don't know too much about what goes on outside of my shit, right? So like, I want to see Easy on URL. I want Easy to be the new Murder Mook. You know what I mean? Like, I'd like to see that shit. But it is what it is, right?
But lastly, before we, the I Battle Invade champion, what do you say to the people the rising talent that wants to be seen by the casuals? How do you grow them that way by keeping them exclusive?
I think everything's situational. It depends where you're at, what part of the country you live in, like what your financial situation is, if you could travel. It depends, man. It's always situational, and like, don't be afraid to ask people for advice, you know? But also be careful on who the fuck you ask, you know? You know, you wind up in backyard bowling alley battle league with Anwar hosting.
Hold on, I think Anwar's in the chat. Anwar, listen. We got somebody that want to bowl you, I mean, so what you want to do? You know what I'm saying?
Listen, Anwar's been ducking my Magic the Gathering rematch, so I'm just up here talking shit. He won the first one, but like, I just downloaded the game. I didn't have any cards yet. He kind of big boyed me, and I didn't like that. I felt bullied, but it's whatever. Fuck Anwar.
Okay. He might pull up. He might. Black, let me in.
It'd be a shame.
But you got upcoming events. Let's talk about that real fast before we,
Oh man, I got a bunch of stuff coming up.
Every month?
Multiple times a month. Every other week. 4 events a month. 3 times a month.
Part of my disrespect.
Yeah. We've been doing a lot of tryouts though.
Yeah, okay.
Because like, as the guys get bigger, they spread their wings, and I need someone to take that spot, right? So Before I get into the big events, we just did a tryout event. I kind of want to shout out the standouts from the tryouts.
Go ahead, your floor is yours.
Ray Dale Charmaine from Michigan was real crazy. He just got into the Crucible. I think he's going to do real well there. We had Tariq from South Carolina, who's like a basically unknown battler who was crazy. Be the MC from Buffalo, New York. He had the viral clip on Twitter. I don't know if you've seen it. You had room to grow at 13. I had growing rooms or some shit like that. He had some viral clip on Twitter. And A Million Cash, who's from New York, man. Like a lot of these guys have been battling for a little bit, a couple places, never really got to the right place. But those 4 battlers, man, they were real crazy, and I definitely want to take time to shout them out real quick. Also, Rohizi from Toronto and Raja Reborn from Oakland. They're 2 upcoming Indian battlers who I assume just saw Real Sick and was like, I battle's the place for me, you know? But, yo, they're crazy, great pens, man, and they're going to be battling each other soon, so that should be real fucking cool. You know, do the dumbfounded tantrum of India, you know? But it's going to be sick. We got a lot of shit coming up, man. We got Fallen Soldiers 2 coming up. Rest in peace, Mac the Captain, one of our battlers that passed away recently.
Rest in peace.
We are going up on Fallen Soldiers this year for Mac. Fibo will be battling Geechee Gotti. Death will be battling Danny Myers. And it's going to be sick, man. You know, we got Homeschool and Lord Giovanni are doing a 2-on-2 for the first time against Kang and Cassius. That should be real dope. We got Whispers, who's currently banned from all the leagues in the UK, so I booked them.
He's banned everywhere, but not here.
Yeah, we break some of the rules. He pulled out a knife in the battle. I don't know if you saw it.
I didn't see that.
He battled Yunnan, and he was like, I snuck a knife in the venue, and then security rushed the stage and shit. And I was like, that's the guy I need.
And it was a real knife. It was a real knife.
Yeah, it was like a Michael Myers knife. That was pretty cool, actually. Really liked that battle. So we booked him against Cash Kid.
So can you guarantee he doesn't pull a knife again?
No, I can't guarantee that. Of course not.
Would you be open to him pulling a knife out of him? Yeah, you can do it over here.
Yeah. You know, I think I think his opponent's Cash Kid. I think Cash Kid could, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I think
as long as he knows it's coming, he should be good.
I'll just tell Cash to bring a knife too. Now it's even.
Now it's even.
You know, and if we need to upload it to fucking some other type of site, then so be it. You know, rotten.com, Cash Kid versus Whisper. It'll be dope. Yeah, shout out to Whispers though, man. You're only banned for a little while. We're gonna help you bounce back. Yeah, it's gonna be a good night. I'm really excited for it. We have Jenks is debuting as well, who's like one of the premier Spaces battlers right now. It's his first face-to-face. Appa was the first big Spaces battler.
Who's Appa? I never heard of him.
Yeah, come on, man. He's your cousin, man. Shout out to Anwar. Glad you're not here. But Appa was the first, you know, Spaces battler really to transition to live battling and blow up. And once Appa left his #1 spot open, it seemed like Jenks took that spot in the Spaces. And I'm looking forward to it, man. You know, I'm hearing he's 7 foot tall, 300 pounds. So like all you guys that are talking shit to him online that you're just a space battler, no one's ever gonna see you in real life. Don't get power slammed, man. He's a big guy, you know? He's a big guy. And
like he should be in NBA.
You've never seen him, don't make any guesses. And that should be real good. He's battling Big Hunted, who's like a big up-and-comer from NLBL. This event's a joint event with NLBL, my man Archie runs. They do a lot of development for us. And then guys move up from NLBL to iBattle. You know, extra set of hands. Archie's the man. Shout out to Archie.
Seems very structured over there. You even got like how you say it, a rating system.
Yeah, for sure. My partner's a mathematician, and he does mostly our finances and stuff like that. We make sure we don't miss anything, you know?
Yeah.
But in his free time, he's been just adamant on like, man, I really want to find a way to judge these battles. He's like, I'm such a stats freak with sports.
I feel like we need more than a battle rap.
Yeah, I saw you doing your thing. Ours is a little better, but
I mean, it's better. It's just, I'm not a mathematician, but I calculate like that.
But you know, I would build more on it right now, but we haven't fully patented the system yet. Currently, we got ChatGPT working on it for us. But it's coming out good, man, and I'm excited. And it definitely shows that not only can any battler come into the league and be able to rise through the rankings without any bias, right? It also shows that like you don't have to do all this extra WWE drama and all this shit. Like, you can just go, yo, man, I'm number 3. And I won't battle you because you're 80. You know what I mean? You know, your overall is 7, so I'm not battling you. You know, like, that's... It definitely also opens up the battler's eyes to be like, where am I in this league? Like, what should I do next? Like, what are my parallels, right? Like, I think it does a lot of things for the league that are beneficial. Definitely makes a lot of people sad when they don't get where they want to be. And a lot of complaining. I didn't lose that battle.
And how is that from a league owner's perspective? Like, there's a reason, like, you obviously other league owners, like, kind of rate their guys, like, or even say, yo, you lost this battle. But it's different over here.
Yeah, you know, like...
Hey, listen, you're 15, bro. You're just not that good, man.
Yeah.
Just do better next time.
Exactly. And, like, be like, I got a 6 in writing? Be like, yeah, you said fucking Neverland like Peter Pan. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, of course you're fucking... Of course you got 6 the whole round, you know? So, like, what I will say is, this sounds a little bit bad, but it's the truth, right? A lot of our judging is based on figure skating. Because figure skating in the Olympics is... Yeah, I know. I told you it's going to sound bad.
I'm waiting for the punchline. I'm not used to scheme, though.
Figure
I'm not
skating,
born.
It's very... how can I say... like, preference-based, right?
Yeah.
Because when you watch the Olympics, they're like, oh, I think that was crazy, or I think that was crazy. I've seen people do that before. That's not that impressive, right? And, you know, they hold up 0 through 10. You know, and they'd be like, I give that an 8 for these reasons. Like, this is a 9 for these reasons. And it's very clean cut, right? Rather than just being like, I think he won because, like, he talked that tough shit and, like, I'm tough too. You know what I mean? Like that's not enough of a good reason. You know, you got to be like, yo, man, I gave him an 8 instead of a 9 because he had that one mess up in his, you know, in his round, but he came back from it. Like, and it's preference based with the judges, which it always is. But you could still add little things into it, like reasoning of played out material, stumbles. You know, you could lose a 0.5. You stumbled through your fucking shit. You know, so. But I feel like I'm giving too much away. But it definitely helps from a league owner's perspective. It helps me have some type of outline for who's supposed to battle who and why.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
And we thank you for coming up with strength of schedule because we've been using that as well on the rankings. So let's say you're both 3-0.
Yeah.
It comes down to who you're 3-0 against, right? I will separate.
And shout out to sports for actually creating strength of schedule. We just take from y'all. So
yeah, I only watch figure skating. So you know, and Dancing with the Stars. So that's all I got.
All right, sir. Appreciate you. You're taking up, you know, the people's time.
Yeah, smells like Anwar in here. I'm out of here.
You know what I'm saying? He really want that smoke, Anwar. You see it? He really want that smoke.
That I was hurting, and every scar was way beyond the surface. Cause I know what I'm owed. So tonight we'll raise a toast. I made all these highs from lows. And